The Secrets of Black Holes. Xiefeng. I only read Stephen Hawking's A Brief History of Time a year ago. Prior to that, I had already completed the chapter of the universe, time and space, which I initially titled Journey of Transcending Time and Space. Later, I realized that the entire universe is a courtyard of life, and to understand this courtyard of life, one must rely on Zen awakening. Therefore, I renamed Journey of Transcending Time and Space to Lifechanyuan. While meditating on the origin and characteristics of the universe, I discovered a secret: the sum of positive and negative energies in the universe is zero. Later, when I read A Brief History of Time, I found that Mr. Hawking had also discovered this secret. I explore the mysteries of the universe with sincere religious feelings, while Mr. Hawking does so with a sincere scientific attitude. It is gratifying that, despite the vastly different epistemologies and methodologies of religion and science, the results converge in many surprising ways. Why is it that two people walking in opposite directions can eventually meet in a distant place? This involves countless secrets of the universe, one of which is that the limits of the microscopic lead to the macroscopic, and the ultimate of the macroscopic enters the microscopic. This is somewhat like a person entering a cave and groping forward, only to discover that the cave leads to another vast world, where hills bend, streams wind, and the pathway seems to end. Another village appears with willows and flowers in. Assuming humanity can escape the cyclical catastrophes, scientists will ultimately realize that the entire universe is a holograph, an indivisible whole, that the universe is holographic, and that the universe is composed of the greatest creator's spirit, the Tao, non-material structure, and order. The entire universe is like a person, strictly formed according to the proportional development of its life gene's non-material structure. Just as the human body has no superfluous organs, the universe has no superfluous celestial bodies. Although the universe appears chaotic and disordered, everything is, unexpectedly, arranged scientifically, meticulously, and precisely. Even the size, mass, tilt angle, rotation speed, and orbital speed of Earth are accurate to several decimal places. This is why all seekers of truth, as long as they do so without any personal bias and solely pursue the truth, will inevitably converge, whether they are scientists or religious believers. When I was exploring the forces that cause the orderly movement of celestial bodies, I discovered black holes. While scientists discovered the four fundamental forces of the universe and attempted to establish a unified field theory based on these forces, I discovered 6 cosmic forces. Therefore, I dare to assert that scientists are currently unable to establish a unified field theory of the universe. So, what are the mysteries of black holes? A black hole is a high-energy material aggregate. The reason for their invisibility aligns with the energy and form equation I recognized, namely, the greater the energy, the less tangible, the smaller the energy, the more tangible. I believe that scientists will eventually recognize this point. Black holes are gods, created by the greatest creator. They have consciousness. Each black hole is like a policeman maintaining traffic order. The vast universe is maintained and adjusted by these black hole policemen. Without the role of the black hole policeman, Earth would inevitably crash into the sun. We know that celestial bodies have a gravitational force that always desires to pull others into their embrace, while the repulsive force of black holes cruelly severs this longing thread of love that infatuated lovers wish to use to embrace each other, ensuring that they maintain a relative distance and do not cross the line. In general, the energy of matter is concentrated in its core, but with black holes, it's the opposite. Their energy is concentrated on the periphery. When viewed from the outside, black holes appear pitch black, with nothing visible, but inside, they are not black at all but are instead a world of bright light. This is like the special mirrors on some general manager's office windows, where nothing inside the office can be seen from the outside, but inside, there is plenty of light or bright lamps, and everything outside can be clearly observed. In Journey to the West, during the episode Beat the White Bone Demon for 3 times, Wukong draws a circle on the ground with his golden cudgel to protect Tang Sanzang, Sha Wujing, and Zhu Beiji from being captured by demons. The White Bone Demon, disguised as a young woman, cannot enter the circle because its energy surpasses her own. The structure of a black hole is similar to that circle and the state within it. From the third point, we conclude that black holes are not actually black. Black holes maintain dynamic balance. Many scientists believe that the force of a black hole is so immense that it can swallow all nearby energy, consuming everything without releasing anything. However, this is not the case. The existence of any entity must conform to a dynamic balance, involving both intake and release, interaction and exchange. Nothing in the universe only absorbs without releasing or only takes without giving. If such an entity existed, the universe would not be as it is now. A black hole absorbs gravitational force and emits repulsive force. Some might worry that since black holes maintain the cosmic order like policemen, could they possibly doze off or lose focus, resulting in cosmic traffic chaos? Rest assured, black hole policemen neither doze off nor make errors in their guidance, as they are governed and constrained by even greater conscious energy laws. The greater the energy, the higher the wisdom, and the more the life follows the Tao's operation. The most powerful black holes in the universe serve as prisons, specifically for incarcerating gods and demons who have violated divine laws. The cathode black hole body in the 36-dimensional space refers to such a black hole. Of course, many will think that I am daydreaming or speaking nonsense and may ask, how do you know these mysteries? My answer is, through spiritual intuition. How does an earthworm, a simple creature with a straight digestive tract, know when it's going to rain? How does a psychic know the situation of a person thousands of miles away? An American psychic with over 30 years of experience, who accurately predicted many significant events, inexplicably sent me, a person she had never met, a letter. She wrote, "I have a ton of great news for you, and I mean in a really big way. It's fascinating. Destiny has aligned everything, the planets, chance, fate, everything. I haven't seen anything like this in a long, long time. It's like the feeling you get when you click with someone or something, but much, much bigger. It is more like a personal miracle. Would you believe that I was glancing at a list when your name practically flew off the sheet? Figuratively, not literally. Well, after over 30 years of practice, I knew something big was up. This is like a dream, only I feel it with all 6 senses." She described the wonderful scene she saw and concluded by saying, "It's as if the greatest creator painted the picture." The guests are all dressed in their Sunday best, and children, lots of children, are happily playing. In the center of all this is a well-dressed person holding up a small piece of paper as if it were incredibly valuable. What is that incredibly valuable paper she saw? Without a doubt, it is the Lifechanyuan I wrote. If it isn't Lifechanyuan, what other paper could hold such incredible value? The mysteries of the universe are endless, and so are the secrets of black holes. We indeed need to continuously explore, not only on the material level but also on the non-material level. I hope scientists and religious believers will verify the black hole mysteries I have mentioned to see if they are indeed as described and reveal even more mysteries of black holes. I also hope that seekers of truth will not be bound by Lifechanyuan, not to blindly believe in Lifechanyuan, and certainly not to treat the author of Lifechanyuan as someone special. Let us explore and advance together.